Chapter 1. Sullivan Torrance watched his wife's murderer walk out of the courtroom, a free man. "Sully, I'm damn sorry. How could I know this would happen?" Mike Dalamus, the state prosecutor and one of Sully's oldest friends, threw a batch of papers into his briefcase and clicked it shut. Sully's gaze followed a crowd of reporters who had descended and engulfed the defendant, Martin Lansing. Yeah, how could Mike know? Who would think the sheriff's police would take evidence without a warrant? How did something like that happen? Wait, Sully, let me buy you a beer. We can take the side door. Let the Atlanta press have Lansing. Sully shook his head. Thanks, Mike, but I've got business. Leave him alone, okay? Let someone else watch him now. We lost. It's over. It will never be over. Not while he's free and I'm alive. The courtroom emptied, the thunder of voices echoing along the marble hallway to the stairs outdoors. Sully maneuvered around the crowd on the steps and went to his new black Cadillac, parked across the street. He sat behind the wheel, smoking a cigarette, watching for Martin Lansing's blonde head to appear. Sully thought about running him down, get it over with quick, and then take the punishment. There was satisfaction in fast, violent murder. Ask Lansing, he knew. But then Sully's thoughts locked onto their normal track, and he knew he was not the same species as his enemy. He was not a Lansing carbon copy. He could not commit premeditated murder. Fast, slow, easy, hard. He couldn't do it. But he could watch. He could hound Lansing, run him to earth. He would never let it go. Ash from the cigarette fell into the black velvet seat cover. He brushed the gray spot and thought of his wife. Franny loved the color black. She ordered the car. She had over a dozen black evening dresses in different styles. Beautiful black chiffons and crepes and satins. Her skin was ivory cream, and the dresses had looked stunning on her. Sully buried her in one of the dresses, but no one saw it. She had been too destroyed to view in an open casket. He hadn't seen her in her burial dress either. He had to take the word of the undertaker that she had been carefully dressed, her hair combed from her face, her delicate hands crossed on her chest. More ash fell onto the seat. Sully looked up and saw Lansing leaning over the hood of the Cadillac, peering through the windshield. "Too bad about your wife, Mr. Torrance. I really mean that. No, you're gonna miss her." The grin came. When the devil picks over your bones, Sully thought, that's how he looks. Now I know I can kill if it means ridding the world of that arrogant, satisfied face. He dropped the dead cigarette into the ashtray and turned the key in the ignition. His foot floored the accelerator. The high whine of the rev motor jarred Lansing's smile loose. He backed away from the hood, hands held up to each side of him as if in surrender. All I have to do is put it in gear, Sully rationalized. Just slip it into drive. Smash that freak slime sick bastard all over the pavement, sidewalk, alleyway. Murder really can be as easy as breathing. Lansing turned his back and sauntered away, hands in pockets. Sully let up on the gas pedal, reluctantly. His chance was gone. He listened to the engine idle down, while sweat beads broke out on his forehead. It was May and warm already. He had planted a white rose bush next to Franny's grave. White roses were her favorite. She had carried them in her wedding bouquet, and then they were draped across her casket. When the graveside bush bloomed, Franny would know. He remembered. He would always remember. He would never let it go.